Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today with another draft analysis. Draft season is back, baby. And this is going to be a different video because this draft league is actually not taking place on this channel. It is taking place on my VGC channel. The link to that will be in the description in the comments. Definitely go check that out because this is going to be a very brief overview of the team that I posted, the team that I drafted. The full draft analysis will be over on the VGC CBAD channel, as well as the weekly battles with the team builders and all the stuff you guys have come to know and love. I figured because I do have dedicated VGC content over there, VGC Draft League makes sense, but little shorter version of it to get you guys interested in it. And of course, as always, if you guys want to keep up with that stuff over there, you certainly can feel free to. This season of the SPL is a VGC Draft League. I had first overall pick, so the first Pokemon that I got was Fluttermane. I think Fluttermane is just a top tier Pokemon in VGC meta in general. In Draft League, I think it just goes absolutely dummy stupid. Lots of good coverage moves, lots of good opportunity to pair with some other Pokemon that we did draft. The next wheel that I had coming around was actually Gothitelle first up. I think Gothitelle provides a lot of utility with its Shadow Tag ability. I think it does great support. I think it has great potential with Trick Room. I think it has great combination and pairing with things like Fluttermane as well, which I'll talk a little bit more about, of course, on the other channel. And then to round out that wheel, I actually grabbed Illumise, which is not a Pokemon you'd ever hear me draft third overall on my team. But Whimsicott went first, and I do like some good Prankster in VGC, so this Pokemon has Prankster, has a lot of supportive moves to not only support Fluttermane and Gothitelle, but a variety of other Pokemon that we drafted, including Iron Moth. Iron Moth, absolutely tremendous. I mean, right in the same vein as Fluttermane, insane special attacker, great speed, great special defense, has access to booster energy, good offensive momentum, good niche moves in VGC, which is great. But it does appreciate, of course, its support mons like Gothitelle, like Illumise, like Raichu. Raichu is a super fun mon in VGC, actually, quite honestly. Super fast, has some really nice coverage moves, has some good priority, has some good speed control, has some good support moves and things like Helping Hand as well. So very excited to use that alongside some of the other powerhouses that we drafted, like Latios. Latios is a favorite of mine in the draft league scene, and I'm very excited to give it a shot in VGC. It's had some recent success the last few regulations in the current season. So I'm very excited to give this a shot. It's got some great offensive momentum. It's got some cool moves that can be used in a very niche circumstance, so I'm very excited about that. Very, very fast, hard-hitting Pokemon, so we need to slow things down just a little bit. We're going to do that with Hariyama. Hariyama's an OG when it comes to doubles, I feel, in general. It's got some fantastic abilities. It has some great longevity. It's paired with some very awesome Trick Room setters. It's paired with some very good support Pokemon to really take advantage of a lot of the bulk and a lot of the offense that it has with us. And another Pokemon that'll help take advantage of a lot of the support that we have here, providing its own support while also providing a very just utility for us in this draft league, is going to be Galarian Weezing. Galarian Weezing, most known for its neutralizing gas ability, great dual coverage in Poison and Fairy. It's got some very nice moves that it can be used on the team. It's going to provide a lot of pressure for my opponent to consider what they want to use and how they want to play it. It definitely means that they're going to need to bring in Ability Shield each week. They're also going to need to bring some Band-Aids because the Greedent that I drafted next is just going to hit like a truck. I've used Greedent before in singles league. I'm very excited to use it. It was as we got to the lower mons, this Pokemon was a little bit of a discount pick, and I think that it was something that we needed. It's got some good bulk behind it. It's very slow, helps to cooperate under Trick Room, helps to cooperate with support of some other Pokemon that we have on the team, as well as some support in my last pick, which is Krokorok. Krokorok, the middle evolution of Crocodile, provides us some great benefit with some very discounted Intimidate, but don't let that fool you. It's still got this is pretty much the same coverage that Crocodile has, which I'm looking forward to. It has access to the Eviolite for some bulk. It has access to some boosting with Moxie as well, so I'm looking forward to that. Hope you guys check out the VGC season over on VGC CBAD. Very excited for this next venture in content. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. As always, be great, do great, and I will see you guys next week for game day. Later.